the last of the Cowboys. Giddy up, gone, boys. 18 wheels on the concrete. It's a slow and dying breed.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to American Truck Simulator. Today we are in Seattle, Washington. We're going to be taking a load of Kenworth semis to Portland, Oregon. Real quick, I want to say I want to start an actual series where we build up a company legit, because right now I'm on a modded account with a ton of money. But I want to start up a legit company and build it up to where we have a bunch of garages and we keep leveling everything up. I think it would be a lot of fun. I'm interested in doing that. I haven't tried building a legit version, like doing a legit game of ATS in a very long time. I think would be a lot of fun. Also, the new International is out. It came out a few days ago, last week or so, and I want to try and find that. I haven't found a dealer for it yet, so we're not running that today. Also, Utah is out now, and I have not picked up that DLC, but I do want to pick that up, so I have that state as well. If you guys like American Truck Sim, then let me know by hitting the like button. That way I know you want to see more of this, because I love this game. I think it's a very good game. It's a lot of fun. I absolutely love semis. I love trucking, and I think it would be so much fun to build up a company. But before we get started today, it's a quick promote for FiveM. Shocker, am I right? So if you're looking for a FiveM community, then click the link in the description down below to join the Pickle Jar RP. 15 years or older, PC only. Fill out the application, very detailed. The number one reason for denial is lack of effort. We are super close to fully launching. I believe Saturday we are going to be doing an official launch. Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. That's the plan as of right now. So you will see content coming out on FiveM here by the beginning of next week. Super excited about that. Hopefully you guys are too. I know I've been hyping this up for like the last 2 weeks now. Once again, if you want to join, link in the description down below. Fill out the application to the best detail that you can. Down in the description, click the link, first link. Thank you. All right, so let's fire up the truck here. We're in reverse. Whoops. Also turn on that windshield wiper. Couple steps. Turn on them lights and figure out what I got my button set to. It's been a very long time since I've been in ATS, so I don't recall all of my buttons set up. I'm probably going to be trying to do farm and sim controls. Just keep an eye out for that. I'm probably going to be making that mistake. But what we're going to do is put her in drive. Now this one is an automatic. However, I do plan on using my H shifter here at some point. I have it. I just never get it set up in time. I need to quickly turn off the force feedback on my wheel because it is insanely strong at the moment. So let me pull over here and do that really quick. There we go. That's so much better. Now we can roll. And I also want to say I have track IR, but I am not running it right now. I don't run it when I record. My microphone is actually in the way of that, and that is why. But if you would like to see me use track IR, which is where if I turn my head in real life, it turns the camera in game. It's a lot more realistic. It's actually a lot easier to drive when you do that. You don't have to use your mouse. I think you guys would enjoy seeing that. It's really cool. It's a really cool piece of equipment. So if you want to see me use that one of these times, just let me know. But this is going to be a fairly simple video. We're going to sit back. We're going to relax. We're going to chat about some stuff, and we're just going to drive a truck from Seattle, Washington, all the way over to Portland, Oregon. That's the plan today. Obviously, it's raining here in Seattle, in the Pacific Northwest. True to the region, it is very not regioned. It is very rainy up here, from what I've heard. I've never been to the Pacific Northwest, but it just seems like it's a very beautiful place, and I really want to visit sometime. I actually have the opportunity with where I work. Sometime at the beginning of next year, I might be heading over to Oregon to visit a customer of ours and get some videos and other content. We're going to be visiting with them, so that'll be really exciting. I think the Pacific Northwest is very pretty from what I have seen, and I'm super excited to be able to visit. I've actually considered, you know, because I find it such a beautiful area. I love mountains. I love also having the ability to be close to the ocean, at least some sort. It just seems like a very nice place that I think I would, and I actually like rainy weather, so I think I would enjoy living in the Pacific Northwest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've thought about it. Like, I've thought about, you know, maybe if I found a job out there that paid pretty good, I'd move out there. I haven't, obviously, but, you know, it's something that I'd contemplated. Either way, we got hooked up to our Kenworth trucks here that we're pulling in a Peterbilt, but we're all yellow, so we look almost the same. And all the company trucks that I run are DHL Peterbilts here, by the way. I have every single garage that you can have, at least at this time. Stand by. Let me put her in gear and we'll get going. We already got everything set up, ready to go. Yeah, I have every single garage you can own except for in Utah, because I do not own Utah quite yet. I was thinking about picking it up here before I record and heading over there, but I decided we'll save that for another time. Perhaps when we, you know what? I went the wrong way here, didn't I? Yep. Perhaps when we start our legit series, I think it'll be a lot of fun. Man, this load is really cool. So I've seen them pull semis like this before, and it's super interesting to watch because they're just kind of daisy chained onto each other. And it's a very long load, multiple pivot points, which is very interesting. And the way they actually have to unload these, they have to get a crane out, and they have to pick up the trucks and get them off the other trucks. It's very interesting. We do that at where I work. I've watched them do that before when they get shipments of semis in to put mixers onto. And it's super interesting to see, because I never thought about that. I never thought, you know, I've always seen them go down the road like that, but I've never thought how they got loaded up and unloaded and stuff. And the fact that you would need a wrecker to come out or a crane, you know what I'm talking about, to actually load and unload this. It sounds like it's such an expensive process to get this shipped. I don't know. It's crazy to me that that's the way that you have to do it. But I suppose looking at it, there's no other better way to do it. Not off the top of my head, though. Now, I could be wrong. You know, I don't do it for a living. Maybe someone does, and maybe they could correct me. I don't know. But anyways, we're headed to the right here. And we can't use our engine brake today as it is raining. It's fine. We'll be fine without it. Kind of annoying. It's nice to be able to rely on your engine brake. But I'm super excited for a couple things. For one, I'm super excited for FiveM. I think you guys are really going to enjoy the FiveM roleplay series. You know, I turned that on a little premature there. Didn't want people to think I was pulling into that shop of some sort, or that business. I'm super excited for FiveM. I think it's going to be so much fun. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. Definitely give it a chance. I think you will really, really enjoy FiveM. It's fully roleplay based, and a lot of you guys like the farming sim roleplay. And if you like that, if you like the interaction between people, and you like the scenarios and everything, you're going to love FiveM, because that is its whole purpose. I'm so excited for it. We're going to be doing civilian videos, criminal videos, law enforcement videos. We're going to do the whole 9 yards, guys. We're going to do everything. One thing to note, I will be going through training and onboarding and everything, like all the members, just to make sure I'm up to standard with all the community standards, and make sure that I am official and able to do everything. I want it to be as fair and even as possible, and I want to make sure that I'm held to the same standard as everyone else. So I will be going through all of the training and stuff. If you guys are interested in joining, like you saw, you can join in the description down below. And a few things to talk about with that. We have, you know, we're a new community, so there are going to be a lot of opportunities to advance probably quickly within your ranks. And I don't want, okay, I say this as, you know, that's great incentive, right? That's really a good opportunity for people that want to be involved more on the back end of how the server operates, and help us administrate the server. Man, I almost got confused there. But one thing to note is if you seem power hungry by the heads of your departments, or the directors, or any of the staff or whatever, you have a less likely opportunity to move up, because the people in power need to be respectable, responsible, and honorable. And I'm not saying if you're power hungry you aren't those things, but I'm saying it's very common that as someone that is power hungry and lets it go to their head and has an ego, a lot of the times that results in unenjoyable situations because they abuse their power. And that's one thing we've done very carefully so far, picking the people that are heads of the departments and the staff and the admin. They are they don't have an ego, which I greatly appreciate. For those of you who have been around for a while, you know that one of my least favorite things in the world, in people, is an ego. In my 20th... hold on here. We gotta check in at this wait station, but I don't exactly know how. Oh, looks like we're good. In my 20th subscriber special, someone asked me if you had one piece of advice, what would you give? And I thought about it for a second, and I replied, stay humble. That just kind of gives you an idea of, essentially, we're looking for humble people that have humility to kind of help us in the server. And if you have that, if you prove yourself as being a stand-up person, and we feel like we can trust you in that position, we have so many different departments and committees and positions available at this time that I'm sure you will find success in this server. For those of you who are interested in being a member and just hanging out and role-playing, there's no pressure to move up in roles and ranks. You can always deny promotion if you would like. But I'm so excited for everything that's going to be happening here. I think we have a very great group of people so far. I've got to talk to quite a few of them and get to know them a bit, and everyone seems really awesome. We've had members join that were members of other RP servers and communities across FiveM, and we've heard very good things so far in our staff and how we plan to be running things. I'm super excited for it. If any of you are content creators, then fear not, you can make content on the server. You are allowed to stream, record, whatever it is you need to do on the server. Anyone is allowed to. There's no barring there's no rule that says you cannot do that. Any content creator is allowed to make content. Only there's going to be a process in which you apply to have the official content creator tag, though, and role. So just so you guys know that, so you're not asking, hey, can I get content creator role or something like that, there is actually an application that you will have to fill out. You'll have to meet some requirements. You'll go through an interview process, and then, depending on how the staff determines from there, you may or may not receive that content creator role. And all that does is means that your channel, it will now be officially promoted and advertised by the Pickle Jar RP in our community. You will be an official member of our content creation team, and it just comes with some extra little kind of, I don't want to call them perks, but abilities, I suppose, of some sort. Nothing that is unfair to any of the other members. You're still held to the same standards as all the members. Even the staff are held to those standards. Myself are held to those standards. Everybody is. It's just you get there's going to be a section on the website, for example, that features all of our official content creators' videos and stuff like that, which will be super cool. We are also going to be having there's a few different committees and departments that we're going to have, and I don't know if I can actually talk about them at this moment. I don't know if I have the okay to talk about this. So if I don't, Cherry, I apologize. That is my bad. Hold me responsible and accountable, because I don't know if I have the okay to say this. I assume I do. I assume it's not a big deal. But we're going to have a bunch of different committees and staff. One of them is going to be, we don't have an official name for it, but it's essentially a membership retention committee. It's a committee, or membership satisfaction committee, I suppose would be a better word for it. Their whole purpose is to ensure people in the server are happy, and and find out and know what we can do to keep people interested in the server and keep them for a long term, make them a dedicated partner with us, a member that is dedicated and invested in the community and what we do. So essentially their purpose is to show that we are invested in you. What can we do to make your time with us more enjoyable? We'll have a marketing department solely responsible for inbound and outbound strategies, official marketing, branding, video content, training videos, all kinds of different stuff will be running through marketing. That'll be used to just kind of promote the community as a brand, to get us out there even more so we can have even more members and things can be even more fun for everyone. There's all kinds of stuff coming up. I'm super excited about it. As you can tell, I mean, I've been talking about it for like 10 years now. But anyways, I'll stop talking about FiveM and we'll start talking about some other stuff. The farming sim stuff has been really, really fun. You guys are loving Nebraska. I'm loving Nebraska. It's a great map. It's a great series. I love doing role play with everybody over there. It is always so much fun when we can get everyone in on the server and just have a blast recording together. Having that multiplayer aspect is always so much more fun to me. I love playing games in multiplayer. I'm not the biggest fan of single player stuff. I always prefer to do it with at least one other person. Even with this, I would prefer to do it in, like, say, Truckers MP, where we could truck together. There's not traffic and stuff on that, which is one of the reasons I don't do that. I like to have traffic on the road. But yeah, multiplayer to me, that's just the way to play games. I don't know, I find it so much more enjoyable. I don't know what your guys' thought is on that, but I've always found it way more enjoyable. Kind of on that same topic, Lone Oak. Lone Oak is not necessarily gone, guys. Don't worry, there will still be content on Lone Oak. It's just, and it never was a very frequent series. It was kind of a filler series, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's just kind of, it was a secondary series on Farming Sim. When I didn't have something to do on the roleplay server, or if there was an issue that I couldn't get on the server, or for whatever reason, that's what Lone Oak was for, okay? Also, sometimes you get burnt out doing the same thing on the roleplay server. That's what Lone Oak was for. It's not gone. It will be returning. It's just, it never had a set schedule. It never, you know, I never said that, oh, yeah, Lone Oak are uploaded these days. You know, it's kind of whatever I feel like uploading that day, that is what gets uploaded. And lately, that has been primarily our Nebraska series. But for those of you who enjoy oh my gosh, this way. Now it's a confusing exit. For those of you that enjoy that series of Lone Oak, it is not gone. It just was never very present. It wasn't a set series on a schedule or anything like that. We have some other ideas for other series as well that I cannot tell you yet, but I think you guys will really like those series. They're going to be a lot of fun. It's something unique. It's something that I have not seen done in Farming Sim to date. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. Austin and I have got some good ideas for it. We're really excited for it. We're getting some assets created so we can do it to the best of our abilities. We're even talking about kind of recording it in a unique and more interesting way that I haven't seen done in Farming Sim either. I think you guys are really going to find that interesting. I can't tell you much on it because it's still in early development. What else? What else? There's so much more going on. The FiveM, or not FiveM, the Farming Sim member server for our YouTube members, that is going strong. We recently, a week ago, 2 weeks ago now, I think it was a week ago probably, we brought on another admin on there who has been super active and killing it. He handles the server, he gets the mods uploaded, he makes sure everyone is happy, everyone has access to the farms they need access to, and everything is good to go on that server. He's been killing it. He's been doing a great job. I can't pronounce his channel name, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, otherwise I would try, but he does have a YouTube channel, and I believe he has been posting videos on the member server on there. So if you guys are interested, I can, I have it, I'm subscribed to him actually, so I'll grab that link and I'll put it down in the description below as well, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. For those of you that are members of the channel, first of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support. And if you do not have access to the members-only server, and you want access to it, because it is one of the best perks with being a member with the channel, then all you have to do is join the Discord. Make sure your Discord and YouTube are linked together. Man, are we already here? That was the shortest trip, man. How long was that? 20? Oh my gosh, we're gonna do another trip, guys. That was way too short. That's unacceptable, man. That... Really? We're already in Portland? There's no way. But yeah, make sure your YouTube and Discord are linked together. because that's how you'll get the role. It'll automatically assign you the role, and then in Discord you'll see a new channel you can view, and you will be able to find the permissions there. You'll be able to find the login information and everything you need to know right in there. If you have any issues, just contact the one of the admins on the Discord, and they will be able to assist you as best they can. But if you do not have your Discord linked with your YouTube, they can't do anything to help you. They can't just bypass it and give you permission. It's one of the rules, it's one of the requirements. You have to have your Discord linked, just so you guys know. Hopefully everyone understands that. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple. I also don't think I pulled in this the right way. I don't know if I was supposed to go in the other way or this way. This does not seem to be working. Anybody else catching that? This does not seem to be accepting it here. So do I have to pull in, turn around somehow? That's a short yard back there. I don't know if I can turn around. And there's no backing this thing up. Well, how do I want to do this then? What if I... Now, surely this is a pull-in position, right? Oh, there it is. Hey, we got it. All right. Well, we got that load. You know what? We're going to drop that load off. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to do another load because, guys, that was too short. That was way too short. Current company offers. Let's see what they got right here. More trucks. We could do even... Oh, my God. They have nothing but trucks. Literally, they have nothing but trucks. Are we going to haul more trucks today? Is that what we're doing? You know what? We're hauling more trucks today. Where are we going? We're going up to Tacoma? I can do that. Let's go to Tacoma. What do we want to haul? Do we want to haul red or white? Red or white? Red or white? I think we'll take a load of red semis. How does that sound? I think that sounds good. Let's go ahead and accept that job. So we're just going to head back over to Tacoma, which is just south of Seattle, where we just came from. So let's do that real quick. I know people have been asking for me to continue the YouTube tutorial series. Those will be coming as well. I have those planned. I have those in the roster of things to do and get done for you. So keep an eye out for that. Let's jump into first person here. We're going to get connected up to these trucks sitting back here. Got pulled into this a little crooked, didn't we? So yeah, that series is going to be coming here whenever I can get around to it. I have so many different things going on that it all depends on what I'm able to get recorded at that time, and honestly, it depends on what's performing well. Because if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, YouTube, it's a business. It's all about marketing. It's all about analytics. It's all about continual residual growth, right? And if Nebraska is doing well, and if you guys are enjoying Nebraska, that is what you're going to get. That's the most content you're going to get. It's going to be primarily Nebraska. And that just makes sense. You know what I mean? You got to run it kind of like a business like that. You got to look at your market. You have to understand your market. You have to understand what people are interested in. And you have to provide that content, because that's what people are most interested in. And yes, there are going to be people that are interested in the less popular series, and I still like to do those. I still like to put those out because there are people that are interested in that, and I am also interested in it, and I enjoy it myself. But ultimately, if there's a series that you like, if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, it's all dependent on the viewership. It's all dependent on watch time, views, likes. It's all dependent on whether or not people are liking it. And that, hopefully you guys understand that and you're not mad about it. There's a lot of development, there's a lot of planning, there's a lot of prep that goes into this sort of stuff. I'm going to stop here real quick and get a picture. Don't mind me. Okay, we are back and we're ready to pull out of here, hopefully before this semi comes flying down. Oh, he's going to give us room. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Let's give you a little toot-toot. Thank you. Very, very kind of you. Give us just enough room. Yeah, there's a lot of development, there's a lot of planning, and there's always, you always have to look at your market, and you always have to look at evolving that market and moving forward and branching out into maybe even wider markets, kind of providing different takes on the conventional style that is in that market. And you also have to understand what your, you know, I hate to use the word competitors because they're not necessarily competitors or, you know, people that also make content in, say, farming sim. I don't consider them competitors. I consider them allies. I consider them, you know, fellow creators that, you know, they keep that market and that brand alive, which helps me as well. But you have to look at what they do too and kind of analyze it. There's a lot of analyzing that goes into this sort of stuff. And I know I'm getting technical, and I know a lot of the times you'll see people on YouTube, they'll tell you, you have to do it for the passion. You have to do it because you enjoy it. And while that is 100% true, you must enjoy it. You must enjoy what you do and have fun. And you don't want to go into something that you don't enjoy, because then you're not going to have fun with it. And if you don't have fun with it, then most likely your viewers aren't going to have fun with it, right? Were we supposed to pull in there? I think I was. Whack. Yeah. I was supposed to pull in there. I was looking at that like, I think I'm supposed to pull in there, but the GPS doesn't have me doing that. And there's the invisible wall. So yes, I was supposed to pull in there. Well, that's good to know. Now I gotta back up this nightmare. Well, thank you. Okay, we'll make it work out. We're gonna jackknife the holy heck out of these trucks, though. Oops. I'm trying to ATS or farming sim shift this. Give me a second, guys. We're getting there. Yeah, I know I kind of went on some tangents here and I talked about some different topics and stuff, but I think it's all interesting information, and it's stuff that I'm interested in and like to talk about. If you guys want me to go more in depth on just more, well, at least that's yellow and our truck's yellow. See, that was too designed. I knew that myself and workers would probably be smacking those things all the time, so I painted it twice, Jake. That's 2 times. And we hit it a third. Third time's a charm, buddy. Shift, my boy. Hey, look. Oh, it's because I'm using the keyboard right there, and the wheel straightens out so much faster when you do it that way. Now I understand. Okay, we were able to get in here, though. It was a little not legit, but we were able to handle it. But yeah, if you guys want to hear more about just kind of YouTube stuff and how to make thumbnails, how to edit, how to whatever, maybe you guys want to just know more about the analytics behind it, the marketing, and you know, finding your niche, whichever you pronounce that. In Iowa here, I've always heard it pronounced niche. But I moved to Florida and they said it was niche, so I don't know which one's technically accurate. Pronounce it however you wish. But yeah, definitely let me know if you want to see some more of that stuff, and I'll make dedicated videos on it. It's definitely an interesting topic for sure. I don't know where I'm headed, by the way. Is this it? Is this? Are these the cones? Are these the cones I'm looking for? I don't believe so. I've hit that again. Okay, we need to not be driving in third person because I keep hitting stuff. Shift, boy. Shift! How hard is it? So this is where I'm supposed to be going, though. Yep. See if we can get it. We pulled in here like a dingus. I have to kind of back up a wee bit and straighten this out, fix it. Gotta love it when a plan doesn't come together. We got like 8,000 pivot points here. This is impossible to back up. I mean, good luck. You will not get this backed up. You just won't. But you know what? I think I'm just gonna have to not unload here, and we'll just call it. But that's it for some American Truck Sim. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was a long-winded one. We talked about some stuff. We hung out. We did a couple loads. A lot of fun. If you want to see more ATS, let me know with the like button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I always say it, but I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch these videos. It means so much to me. Thank you so much. I can never say that enough. Until next time, I will see you all later.
We ride across these plains and prairies, rocky mountain highs, fade off into the distance like ghost riders in the sky. Black smoke and white line, steel horses side by side. It's more than just a living, y'all. Hell, it's our way of life. We're the last of the cowboys. Giddy up, gone boys. 18 wheels on the concrete. It's a slow and dying breed. Rolling like Jesse James. A modern day outlaw game. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys.